Welcome back to Cape Critiquers, everybody. Today we are not talking about Old Boy, we are talking about Eyes of Wakanda. We forgot that this was coming out, so we decided that we were going to watch it.
Yes.
And here we are.
Did you guys like it?
I liked it.
I thought it was pretty good.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, each separate episode was spot on, and all four together, gave me.
Yeah. And you open up in what? The year 1260?
BC?
BC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty wild.
I thought it was... There's definitely like a couple episodes I think are better than the other half.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I'd say it was like good.
Yeah, they balanced it out.
I'd
well.
say the even episodes are a lot better than the odd episodes.
You think?
Yeah. I'd just say
I'd have to agree with that. Though I
Yeah.
enjoyed 3 also. That was in China?
Yeah, I'd say 3 was... Well, it wasn't even really in China.
Yeah.
because
I guess if we're
fucking
just
most
going
episodes
to come out and
are
say it, I'd say 2 and 3 are probably my favorite.
I'd go 2, 4, 3, 1.
Not a bad list,
Mhm.
also.
I liked 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked them all, but
Yeah.
I think my favorites are 1 and 3.
Yeah. That worked out well. It was good.
Well, like, off the bat, I felt like... I know that you've watched it, and I think you watched it. I actually haven't even watched it, but that League of Legends show,
Mm-hmm.
the animation seems like it's trying to do that,
Yeah.
and
Which-
just not as good.
It's like 65% of the way to looking good.
Eyes looked really weird.
It's
Like,
just like...
they have like this almost drawn effect on the 3D models.
Yeah, it's just like that, like they're
So
trying... It's
shady.
even like Spider-Verse does it, where it's just like they're trying to make it look hand-drawn,
Yeah.
like 3D models, but
Right.
I don't know, just...
I like
it
the
seems like that
animation in
copy and
episode
imitation.
4. The war scenes.
Yeah, I'd say 4. I'd say it just gets better as episodes go on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 has much better than 1.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just did not work for me really.
Yeah, I don't know. The stories were all like... It's kind of like its own little anthology thing that also comes together at
Mhm.
points.
Yeah.
But like from episode 1 to episode 2, like I just totally did not expect that direction
Mm-hmm.
for it. And honestly, I don't know what I expected from this show, but this like wasn't it at all.
Yeah.
So that was a nice.
I think I knew it was an
surprise.
anthology.
See, I
Going
didn't know
into
it
it.
was that.
Didn't know it was an
'cause I didn't read
anthology,
anything about it.
and I had no idea that we were gonna do like
Yeah.
the Wakanda's been involved with history thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know, you didn't find out how the artifacts got out there, but you knew that they were there. That's the one thing I wanted to know more about. How were the artifacts taken or stolen?
Well, most of them, other than the 3rd episode, which is just like a fucking piece of like a fan,
Mm-hmm.
the one from 2 and 4 were the ones that were failed to retrieved from
Yeah.
1.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we know how that got.
Yeah.
I'm just
well,
gonna-
the third one's not a piece of a fan.
it is. It literally is.
Wasn't it the tongue?
Well, yeah, but that was just a repurposed
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
piece of a
the one
Wakandan
that was
fan.
bright.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing with the artifacts was interesting. I was a little confused with how far advanced Wakanda is compared to the rest of the world,
Mm-hmm.
especially in like 3.
Yeah.
When they're in China and all of a sudden he's flying out of a
Yeah, in a
snowbank with a...
With a ship.
I'm kind of like, whoa,
Yeah.
they're really ahead of the rest of the world.
and she climbs into it without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's just that like they had they had vibranium and they just had like a head start by fucking 10,000 years. So
I guess, finding a metal that's like vibranium doesn't necessarily make you smart.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're just like this advanced like civilization
Yeah.
compared to everyone else.
yeah, really, not even like close.
Yeah.
If it was time travel involved in it, I can understand it
I
more.
don't think it was.
But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
I just think
But I can understand it more if there was time travel involved.
I guess they also did have the
Well,
herb,
there was time travel.
Oh, there was in the last one.
episode.
Yeah.
but not to like make them.
No, I mean you're
Yeah.
talking Achilles,
Mhm.
and the guy's got this communicator.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
he's
sending
texting.
messages
Yeah.
back.
I-
and forth.
Fucking Morse code. Like
I did like how
phone,
it's-
basically.
It's not just like it's just like a divergent type of technology.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's not just like, oh, they have fucking 80s tech and 80s BC.
right, right.
Yeah, I'd say like the Achilles storyline thing was probably the one that I was like most interested in, like their dynamic.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it kind of just gets like rushed a bit towards the end because these are only like 20 something
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool, like the idea that I don't know they've like built like I was invested in their friendship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like his reaction talking to the girl from episode 1
Mm-hmm.
at the end of 2.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had to kill his friend.
Yeah.
10 years they were together. A
Yeah.
decade he spent away from Wakanda.
There's like one thing about this show that kind of bothers me where it's like there's typically two characters and like one of them is just being like really stubborn on a point that's kind of like fucking obviously wrong a lot. Like I guess just because I saw it more recently, like the last episode when Kuda, I think his name is like talking to the prince and he was like, no, but we have to do the mission. It's like, bro, like she just fucking told you like this isn't the mission anymore. Like fucking wake up, pal.
Yeah.
But then he does. But
yeah,
still,
he did. But it's just like there's so many like
Also-
conversations like that where it's like, hey, like you're just obviously fucking wrong.
That
you know?
whole episode, I think 4 just did not work for me because it's just like it's just weird. Just like they never encounter like any issue physically. It's just like completely moral conflict.
Like I thought they did for a second because I thought like it was gonna be like, oh, they both died doing this, and that's like the point of it.
And I think
when
that
he
would have made it
blows up.
actually better for me if that actually happened.
Yeah,
story-wise.
because it's like, oh, this is your place in Wakandan history.
Yeah.
It's just like it's always been about the action, not the fame. Kind of.
4 left me confused because she came back from the future looking for the linchpin, the thing that would change the timeline, and they decided that it was this axe. But it actually isn't the axe; it's the placement of the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
they never
Killmonger.
gave me why it had to be there
Yeah.
because they never showed you later on who found it or what happened
Well,
to it.
Yeah.
like right as the credits for that one go, they show Killmonger like in the
In that
the
museum where he
museum.
stole it from.
So that was
like that's what they're alluding to is like Killmonger
Because that's the axe
making
from that
Wakanda
movie.
open up to the working with the outside world is like what
was it?
is
Yeah.
the linchpin to
Yeah.
not bug war, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Horde.
I was interested in that. I want to see that
Yeah.
story.
My favorite part of 4 was the whole thing, the conflict between Italy
And Ethiopia.
and Ethiopia. That's from history as well, and that's pretty wild. But just the way that, in all 4 of them, the shows, but really in this one, their way of showing people getting killed. You did not see people get shot, but you saw them running, then they'd pan into a different scene of it, and then you would see the body fall after you heard a shot. So they did that well in this show, I thought. You know,
They did show in the Trojan episode like people
and
just actually getting killed.
well, they did a little bit, but not.
I mean, they
blood
did.
on, yeah, I guess. They
I
did, but
do
not as
remember
much.
seeing blood in the first episode as well.
Oh yeah, when
And
the bad guys
Achilles
were getting killed,
gets,
and then
killed.
sliced up.
That the whole plot of the first mission failing to retrieve the stolen items and then episodes 2 and 4 being about retrieving the failed items worked well enough. I'd also say it's a little hard to grasp if their character arcs were meant to play into each other or not. Because, like, I almost want to say that, like, it, like, evolves into, like, the whole thing of, like, we shouldn't ever interfere with like the outside world and bring our technology, and then by 4 it's like realizing that we should.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'd say like it just doesn't really play well to me. A good evolution, I guess, of that idea.
Well, that's kind of where we are in the MCU, right?
Yeah.
Wakanda didn't share anything with the rest of the world, and then they kind of broke down and said, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
Yeah, like Wakanda Forever. I just remember like the trial thing with Wakanda,
Yeah.
and I don't remember what the outcome of that was.
And I want to say, like, you occasionally do see like Easter eggs of like, oh, this is Wakandan technology, or like from Wakandan technology.
Yeah.
Just like random things in the MCU, but like, I don't know. I like that we are seeing more of Wakandans going out into the rest of the world to do missions. Just not sure how much I like the espionage type story in this. Nothing in it felt particularly stealthy, which is where my interest in espionage lies.
Mm-hmm.
And then also in the 4th episode, I talked about how like the physical like threat did not exist really, aside from that one fight with
Yeah.
the future queen.
Uncle Nicky and I were talking like Wakanda's the type of thing where it's like don't really give a shit about it unless it's like brought up, but seeing it used here and kind of getting to see more of what they're about is interesting, I think.
Yeah.
It's like the type of thing where it's like you can tell so many different Star Wars stories that aren't like Jedis. And I think the MCU is the same, or just Marvel Comics is the same type of thing where it's like not every story is like the Avengers and shit. So
Yeah,
that's true.
And we're also getting like a Dora Milaje show or something, or no, it's like Blue,
like Blue Angels or something.
yeah, Blue Beetles.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
I don't even know where that's at.
Yeah.
I think Ryan Coogler is also executive producer for that.
Yeah. Probably just is for everything, even if it's just to get his name on it.
Yeah. And then Black Panther. Black Panther 3, I think, is in development right now. And he's going to get Denzel for that.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, Denzel.
yeah. Denzel's going to be the villain, he said. And then he's going to retire.
What do you think that the whole impetus of making this is for?
I have no fucking clue.
What do you think it's building up for?
Nothing.
I mean, is it for other
think-
movies? Is it just to
I
make
think
a
they were
link?
like, oh, this like League of Legends show did really well. We should do our own.
I don't think it was that.
Or is it just something for
I
the
think it's
parks?
just
I mean, who knows? It
that
could be
Black
anything.
Panther is like the most popular thing,
Maybe.
honestly. And
But
I mean,
just
they're making
more
another
than
show, so
Spider-Man?
they think. I mean, why would they make another Spider-Man show?
They
you know?
did.
I think that's not what I mean. I mean like fucking tangential, not related to Spider-Man show. Look at Sony.
Sony's
Yeah.
been doing that. They don't have the rights to do that.
Well, I think they do for like animation, but
That's good.
regardless, I think it's just Black Panther is popular enough to warrant random ass shows about Black Panther or Wakanda.
I guess,
you know?
yeah.
The first episode, I thought Nani. I think her name.
I think. It was
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought she was great.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the main characters in each one of the episodes were pretty cool. The way they fought, the things that they had to do, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
third episode, you gave me a kick-ass Iron Fist.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the highlight of that
Yeah,
episode.
That's-
I was gonna bring that up.
Right.
That was a real Iron Fist.
That's the way you treat
Yeah.
Iron Fist. Even when the what are they, war dogs?
Yeah.
When you go into a whole room of war dogs and
Yeah.
they can't do shit to you, you know, that's the way Iron Fist should be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
knew Danny Rand wasn't the only Iron Fist. We knew
Yeah,
that
yeah,
there were
yeah.
previous Iron Fists, but that was very. I'm not sure if I liked her headgear, but very cool.
But
I
she
actually
was
thought it
the
was
one.
cool.
She was the original. It seemed like she.
She
Swapped
said
with
she fought
with
the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, she fought and killed the dragon and
Yeah.
absorbed its
Yeah.
power.
So that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that was
Her
very
name
cool.
is Jorani, right?
Yeah.
Jorani?
Durrani, so,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much
Mm-hmm.
of the history of Iron Fist from the comics, but
And the fact that she didn't really use the Iron Fist,
Mm-hmm.
it was limited. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like the only thing she had. You know, she was just kicking ass before.
yeah. I
She
mean,
was-
like,
she was the real deal.
I feel like we need to just see like a Shang-Chi versus Iron Fist in the
Yeah, I mean,
MCU.
Yeah.
Master of Kung Fu versus Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Very good. And I even like the fact that when she used the Iron Fist and he blocked it, I guess, with the
Yeah.
vanadium, that's actually what probably would happen. We
Yeah.
saw Thor hit Captain America's shield,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And I initially expected him to get driven into the ground,
but
but
nothing.
the shield just absorbed all
Yep.
the.
Yeah, I'd say they have a great grasp of like metals, I guess. in the
Yeah,
MCU,
I
or
guess
just,
so,
like
yeah.
the properties of the materials.
Right.
Because like I mean, if you're gonna have like these magic fucking metals, I guess you kind of should put some thought into like how that type of
How
stuff
it would
work.
react,
Yeah.
depending on different situations.
Yeah, and I think that adds like a good like balance to her character, where it's like, oh yeah, she does have this thing that's all powerful, but it would like kind of just cause like this little explosion,
Right.
if she goes up against vibranium.
Right.
Yeah.
And technically, they are the living weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's,
called.
yeah, that's correct.
She didn't call herself that in this
No,
though. She
no,
was
no.
the protector of the mountains or the guardian of the
something like that.
mountain.
Guardian of the mountain. I am the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Yes. When she said that, it was like,
I
wow,
was like,
that's-
cool, very
that's
Yeah,
cool.
she
really
was
cool.
cool,
Yeah.
and I hope this is just like Kevin Feige being like, yeah, we know how to write a good one, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll get you there.
I'm gonna treat this like a movie, and with that in mind, it's weirdly very similar to the Hulu Predator movie, Killer of Killers. But I think that worked better because this felt like,
You're saying the show in general?
yeah, for me, this show felt like it only really clicked once we like see the whole picture.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I feel like comparing it to Killer of Killers, which again is like very similar, just even in animation style, like it's just weird how like I'd say that is more like you just enjoy what you're looking at.
Yeah.
For me, if I look at it as one big thing, it's a little just kind of odd to me to be like this whole thing is just like a prelude to Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
this.
I don't see the connection to that.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just a little hard for me to swallow that pill of like, oh, this whole thing is just like Killmonger doing his stuff in Black
Right.
Panther.
Mhm.
I don't love that idea, kinda.
Yeah.
Especially with like episode 4 being like this happened and it like saves the entire 616 universe in the future
Right.
Yeah.
from fucking ultimate destruction is a little weird of a pill to swallow for what this is, but
And it's just funny, like I guess like in Loki, what they would have seen is just like on that like graph where it's like the sacred timeline. It would just be like one line going like this, and like this is the limit, and then just going back down. I guess you know. So it's just funny.
Yeah, that's where it's like that type of shit gets confusing because you can't just put like world-ending stuff like that. You can't just throw that out there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the Black Panther connection like directly to the movie. I think that was a bit too much.
Where do they bring it though? You
I mean, I don't think it's
didn't
meant
need to
bring-
go anywhere.
Yeah, like I think this is just it. It's just meant to be alone.
I think the MCU needs more stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of another thing that like Fantastic Four had going for it is like this is a totally separate universe,
Right.
you know, obviously until it's not.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool to just be like, you know, you can do fucking whatever you want here and nothing matters from the past.
Yep.
And they did it well.
I thought the action was fine, although it kind of felt like nobody really got hurt unless it was convenient for the plot. Like, for example, in the first episode, I understand the idea of her, like, slowly taking his pieces of armor, the lions, but, like, what is, like, I guess she's just better. Because, like, she's better not only, like, in general, but, like, him with Wakandan tech.
Yeah. Well, also, they did kind of make the point, like, he had trained everyone came for him previously, so I guess he had that advantage on everyone else.
I guess, yeah. Well, also, just, like, the whole
So, like, I'm
free
just saying
thing.
maybe she just is better, you know?
Yeah, and, like, the whole... She has a free aspect of her.
yeah, I don't. And then like that came back like 10 fucking times for
Yeah.
every character. It was also the type of thing where it's like, I guess I get like why we're introducing these like sub spies of Wakanda because like
Well,
it's
they
kinda
were
the
in,
whole- the world.
The movies.
Why don't I remember that?
Is
Is that what Killmonger is?
No. Killmonger's dad was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay,
So,
that makes sense.
and like he got disillusioned too, and
Yeah.
That's another one where it's like, yeah, like the lion, like you're clearly fucking wrong.
About what?
He's just like, no, like everyone's happy. It's like
Yeah.
you're fucking enslaving everyone.
Well, I guess like he is like kind of just a cult leader type
Yeah.
figure. So
Yeah, you got a lot of chains go around here for free
And, like-
world.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. I guess.
I guess my greater point with that is like the dialogue at times feels like a little too straightforward. Like, oh, this whole show does kind of feel very straightforward for better and for worse at times. But it's like, I don't know, like clear. Here's your bad guy. Here's your good guy. and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
not a lot of moral crossing.
Yeah, agreed. Although the Achilles
Yeah.
kind of crossed that was they had a tight. You could see the tight friendship up until it didn't have to be.
And I thought that was cool too, because it's like you just will never fucking understand this
Right.
type of thing. Like,
Absolutely.
there's-
And he gave him a chance. He said, "Just let me take it, leave, and that's
yeah.
it."
He
you
was
know?
like, even if I like showed you, you wouldn't even
Yeah.
understand. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But instead of killing him, maybe he should have showed him.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, after a 10-year friendship and saving each other's lives.
he created the Achilles heel.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and also just like the whole Trojan horse thing. It's just like a funny thing to be like, hey, yeah, this fucking Wakandan was there.
Yeah.
Well, Memon or whatever his name is, like that
Yeah.
is a person in the
Yeah,
story.
most
so-
certainly, yeah.
It's-
And I think-
Odysseus, right, was the
Yeah.
guy that said, "Oh yeah, let's build this fucking
Yeah.
horse."
Yep.
I wonder, like, I don't know the story of Odysseus, but Nolan's doing that movie now, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be interesting.
I guess it's in the MCU now.
Yeah.
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 It's an MCU film. It's gonna be a fucking Wakandan in that movie.
I
Well, it
guess-
might as well just be Spider-Man at this point because you got John Bernthal and Tom Holland as your
Yeah.
two leads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, he's a mad genius, I guess. I don't know.
I like the settings from best to worst in this order: Troy, Crete, Wakandan War Dog Building, Ethiopia. I think the Greek-related ones just worked better. I mean, there's just like so much to draw off because it's
Yeah,
just so integrated.
that's the one I think that has the most like famous story attached to it.
Yeah. Well, even just Crete too, because
Mhm.
I guess that's like pre-Greek, but still, I don't know. It just felt like those stories, even if it was just fucking boats, that whole
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting setting, and like the Ethiopia one just felt like it could have been anything. You know,
Mm-hmm. I wonder why they didn't do a World War II one.
Hitler.
Yeah, that's my
Jeez.
point. But it kind of like would have been interesting, I think. Wakandans in World War II. Although, like, then you probably have to like put Cap into it. And
Weren't we gonna? Or no, I'm thinking that they're making like a game.
Yeah, there is gonna be a World War II video game with Black Panther and
Really?
Cap.
See, and I keep thinking of this show here and how they're going. Will they do something
You're not going to see anything about this ever again.
for a ride in the park? I could see that happening. They
never-
need something.
You're never gonna
Unless
see
they
it
turn
again.
Avatar World half into Wakanda, I don't know what they would do.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if I would do it there. I see it in Epcot, the African Outpost, and then do something there.
It's just add fucking Wakanda to Epcot.
I
I
think
mean, that
they're-
could be cool.
Do they even have room there?
Oh, they
'Cause,
must.
like Africa is just like, isn't that the smallest?
It's a small. It's just an outpost, really.
It's also
they've
fucking
been speaking
Coca-Cola.
about doing
Yeah.
something over there for a long time.
yeah. I mean, that I guess that would draw a lot of people into that area.
Yeah.
There's Vibranium in the Coca-Cola the whole
No,
time.
but
I mean, I fucking
It would
love
be
like
looking for artifacts.
I love like every part of Epcot, but I
Mm-hmm.
can see where some people would be like, "Yeah, this one's kind of boring."
yeah.
It literally just is a place to get soda.
It's,
Yeah.
a bit, it's just a little outpost that just gives a nod towards Africa. They didn't ever put a real full nation thing.
I liked the final episode's twist. I thought it worked. I thought it worked a lot better than the way they wanted all the stories to like coalesce into one thing than they did in What If, where it's just like,
I mean, what if it was just like a fucking disaster?
yeah. Well, even just like the first season, which is probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're just like even by like episode 7, it started building. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this just worked better because like it lets the stories still like they're done. I guess the individual stories.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see them continue.
Yeah.
Even though like I kind of do want them to, especially with like the ending of 2 and 4.
4 for me is a weird one because it's like, what is the ending of that one now? You just go watch Black Panther. I wish we had like a what if type of thing where it's just like, instead of like the silly, stupid bullshit that we got, it's like, hey, like what if the Horde destroyed the universe?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of cool.
Well, I was just talking about the not king, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yeah.
Right.
just his
Yeah.
talk with
Kuda,
yeah, and the one from 2.
the Memon.
Yeah, and his talk with the girl from 1 are very similar. I'd say.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're not saying the same things, but it's like the same tone. I
Yes.
guess.
So
It's
what year was the
Iron-
last one?
1856 or something.
90.
They had
something.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1890 something.
Okay.
It was definitely.
Yeah.
Like
It is
mid to
weird
late
though. From
1800s.
from 2 to 3, there's like a fucking 2,000-year time jump.
Yeah.
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 I noticed that every odd episode had much worse dialogue writing than every even episode. Stuff like in 1, she said, "I'm gonna die here, aren't I?" After a serious moment getting back on a boat. And in episode 3, which I guess just was more comedic in general, he said, "That's my cue."
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
hated that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just very Marvel
Yeah.
humor, I guess.
That's a interesting catch, I guess, that
Yeah.
it does happen to fall on the odd episodes like
Yeah.
that. I don't know if that's more than coincidence. I don't know if some fucking writing team was like, you do these two, we'll do these two.
I mean, maybe.
But I don't know. Yeah, that some of the lines suck.
Yeah.
Especially those two that you pointed out. That's my cue. Like I hated him at the
Yeah.
beginning, and I was like, this guy's gonna be fucking abysmal to watch.
Also, I feel like just something with the first episode. Like, I feel like,
Kind of wish that the second episode was the first episode.
well, I mean, I guess, like, they gotta have it in order
Yeah.
and time, but, like, I just feel like the first episode, it's just, like, nothing really makes sense of, like, how she gets place to place. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
feels like it's happening to her type thing. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird to me.
Yeah. It
Like,
definitely was
how
one of the most.
Did she get back to Wakanda?
She swam or something.
I guess.
Same. The opposite of how she got there.
Yeah. The big
Also, it's just,
fucking,
like, so lucky that she got picked.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Mhm.
she got the she got the bag put over her head.
Yeah.
And it just felt like very lucky. Like, I don't even, why did she need that information from that guy?
Yeah, you know what? Now that you said that, it reignited a thought I had. And I don't remember what I talked about this for recently, but like there's like a handful of like fucking Jar Jar Binkson going on in this show, where it's just like the failing upward trope. It's like
Not even like, it's like the bad version, you know?
yeah,
It's not like-
yeah, and it's like she does it a little bit, and then in 3, like Basha, I think his name is, just like especially the beginning, it's just like just like so fucking like tripping and falling into the perfect fucking like scenario. I don't know. That I hate that so much.
And I just wish we got more of like espionage where
Yeah,
it's just like,
like-
stealth.
You're the fucking like Black Panther. Like there's no stealth really in this at all.
Yeah.
Every single one of them ends up getting caught
Yeah.
in like fights. So
Yeah. Even the dragon. I mean, he just moves. The wind comes up and just shows the head of the
Yeah.
dragon. You know.
Also,
What
like,
the hell?
he couldn't have gotten the tongue out. It's just like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I could because it's vibranium. It's lodged into.
but
that.
she could instantly.
She
Well,
used the iron.
oh,
fist.
with
she
the
used
Iron
it with the
Fist.
Iron Fist. She took it out.
I thought it was just supposed to be like a joke where like, oh, it's just so simple.
No,
I
she,
need
No,
she used the
she
iron
used
fist.
the
Like,
iron
her
fist to get it
hands
out.
did it.
But the thing was, all she had to do was ask. We don't need that. That's just a trinket.
Mhm.
You know. But we want that head back.
Yeah,
Also, like, is that even true? I don't know. It's just like,
I don't know.
like, why would I feel like they just want the tongue, of the fucking dragon?
Yeah,
Especially
I
to
guess
find-
like
oh,
people
sorry.
prayed to it and stuff, so
Yeah.
it meant
Yeah.
a lot. To
Because it is also the most important part, seemingly, because it's fucking made of this weird metal that looks weird.
that glows purple and shit. Yeah.
Well, for her, I guess I'm assuming it's very important.
Yeah.
She killed the friggin' dragon.
Yeah.
You know, absorbed
and,
its power.
and
so.
set that whole thing in motion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
sh-
to
like-
find later on that she knew that he was up to something the whole time.
but
and
like
she
they
was
still
playing him.
also kind of had a relationship.
Oh yeah, they definitely had
So
one.
like, I don't
And
know.
he was only there for months because he claimed that he was snowed in.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I still like.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
mean,
it was a great
they gave me a
episode.
good
Yeah.
I think the
Fist.
iron fisting. Well, I think the iron fist stuff in it enough is
Yeah.
Mhm.
good for
Yeah.
the episode.
No, it definitely sold me. So that's
Iron fisting is probably something different.
oh boy. Oh.
Well, I already said my favorite episodes in order is 2, 4, 3, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm probably like 2 could interswap 3 and 4-ish, and then 1. Although like I kind of like them all like equally ish,
Mm-hmm.
just like very minimal how much I like
Yeah.
other ones. I
Mhm.
think.
I'd agree with that, but 3 was definitely my favorite. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1, 3, 2, 4.
Mhm.
It's a shame to say that the last episode was my least
Yeah.
favorite, but
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I mean, I'm just gonna say 3 was my favorite.
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I just kind of liked the writing of like the Odysseus stuff and the relationship with
Yeah.
Achilles.
My favorite scene is the final chats that Tafari and Bakai had.
Mm-hmm.
Just felt like a much more serious, somber part of the show, and it's just like interesting concepts presented, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually liked the inclusion of Nani when she's older.
Yes.
And like kind of takes on that role
Mhm.
Yeah.
of, I mean, she wasn't Dharmalaje still, but
Yeah.
she's kind of like the leader of the war dogs now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she has that chat with Menman.
And it seems like they have adopted some of her thoughts of what a war dog should be.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take on these freedoms to not follow orders
Yeah.
to survive or get the mission done. And,
what
uh,
path do
yeah.
you?
yeah, what path? Yeah, exactly.
I'd
I'm
also
trying to
say,
think of
just like I loved the Iron Fist stuff in
that.
this.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been like a long
see,
time coming, and
yeah,
that's a
and I
super
hope that-
fun one for animation.
I hope that actually builds into something. That would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, an origin story of Iron
think
Fist would be actually.
I
pretty
saw
good.
someone say that if that is the first Iron Fist and
Yeah.
like that implication is correct,
Mhm.
then it's a different name than the one from the show. So,
What do you mean?
because apparently they mentioned the first Iron Fist in that show, and it's a different one.
They mentioned the first Iron Fist in
Iron Fist.
Iron
show.
Fist. the
Oh,
show.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's gonna get kind of just rebooted
Yeah.
if he's in the MCU.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But my thing is like that could just be the origins of the Iron Fist in the MCU now,
Mhm.
and we can
Yeah.
do whatever we want from here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Things change.
Yeah.
Achilles. I never thought Achilles was killed by a Wakandan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had not known that, but
Yeah.
I guess that's our new reality here.
But do we really know who killed Achilles?
I guess we do now. Men.
Yeah, my favorite is going to be the Iron Fist scene. I'm not sure when she went into the cafeteria or whatever it was there, or the fight scene at the arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they gave me a respectable Iron Fist.
yeah,
Agreed.
With
Definitely.
proper.
Yeah.
Fucking him slamming the door was so loud.
Yeah.
yeah. jeez. I also just want to say I like the fact that Menman kept Achilles' necklace. There.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was a good touch.
Yeah.
yeah.
My least favorite is the train sequence in 3.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was, I don't know, just not the best action. And that was like, I forget, there was another like a line that I didn't like there.
Don't do it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I it's kind of hard for me to pick a least favorite, but I don't know. I talked about some of the stuff that I didn't really love from this, so
I agreed.
I'd go.
The him trying to escape with the dragon
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
was kind of like.
Yeah, I don't know. That like falling upwards type of
Mm-hmm.
trope doesn't work unless it's like something like the hell's that movie?
Being there.
Being There. Have you ever seen Being
Well, that's
There?
using it for comedic effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like that's so funny when like like that's the whole point of it.
I hear he speaks 20 languages.
There's who's the main actor in it?
Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
He's in this movie and he's basically like playing like Charlie Chaplin kinda, where he just keeps like fucking up and like everything just somehow gets him to like the highest like
Mhm.
of highs.
But like he's literally like just not there. He's just like
Yeah.
a mentally deficient.
Like Mr.
I
Bean.
like to watch.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate it a 6.
Yeah, it's the exact rating I had as well.
I'm probably going to go higher than that. I liked it. I was in 7 area for myself.
Yeah,
'cause
7.
and I didn't know it was only going to be these 4. I was actually hoping it to be
I mean, I'm
more.
thinking of it as a movie. It's a, like
Yeah.
less than 2-hour movie.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. It kept my interest.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
just and I'm saying that because I did like the animation style and the way that it flowed, and again that use of how people got killed in it without overly being in your face, and I liked that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they did it well, and then the integration into real historic events.
I'm
Yeah.
very confused though. Maybe you can. Black Panther's suit
Mm-hmm.
made out of vibranium.
Yes.
Why is it then things can penetrate? Like you can get stabbed through the suit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like how, like at the end, like even for her.
That like
Yeah, the
thing-
pincer
That
went
thing,
through,
like, went
into
through
her leg. Yeah.
And it's like that's the only thing that's confusing for me is that vibranium
Yeah.
should be able to stop it. I mean, like in Wakanda Forever, I Namor
Mhm.
Yeah.
took the spear
And-
and stabbed her through
Yeah.
the suit. But I automatically assumed that the tip of the spear was also
Vibranium.
vibranium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with his strength, he was able to
Mhm.
push through.
Well, what are those horde things made of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I've no
It could
idea.
just even be like some stronger thing, like whatever
Mhm.
Thor's hammer is
Yeah.
made of. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
to
thought
me,
the
that's
same
just
thing.
like a little weird.
Yeah, and I just thought that it was something that could go up against it, and that's why. Because they even broke through the door.
Well, I mean, they've also destroyed seemingly every other everything.
Everything,
And-
yeah.
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 But I didn't know if that
Galaxy
was
Horde.
the beam that they were using. I mean, just to be physically
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
stab through something that shouldn't be stabbed through.
Her suit for like well, I mean, I guess her suit they like showed it in full, but then like it looked kind of like scrappy and not really like a Black Panther suit at times too.
Yeah, it looked more like armor than
Yeah.
an actual fitted suit.
I don't know. Yeah.
And she's the future.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Panther.
That's
Yeah,
why I
it
was
should be-
like, huh.
Technology should have made her
Yeah.
even
Also,
better.
just the trope of just like superhero future suits being gold.
Yeah.
But it's another thing I was thinking was like, oh, like how funny that like she can't really even be like Black Panther 2099 because like we're not even like too fucking far off of that now.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like that's become so outdated
Yeah.
where it's like 2099. It's like
Yeah.
this big futuristic year.
Yeah. I think they just relaunched it as like $30.99. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. So that was our review of Eyes of Wakanda. It was pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I recommend if you liked this format, just watch Killer of Killers, Predator.
All right. So next we will now actually be watching Old Boy on Cape Critiquers. So stick around for that.
Unless, of course, something pops up in
Yeah.
Disney Channel.
Unless they release more Black Panther TV shows